Welcome back, dear viewers of News Around. If you haven't subscribed yet, now's the perfect moment. Hit that like button, tap subscribe, and don't forget to click join to support us even more. Because today, we're diving into a story that feels like déjà vu for every Turkish TV fan who remembers those golden days of passion, drama, and unforgettable chemistry. Yes, we're talking about the legendary on-screen couple who once defined an era, Çağatay Ulusoy and Hazal Kaya. It all began on the glittering night of the Uykucu premiere, Çağatay Ulusoy's highly anticipated new film. Istanbul's red carpet sparkled with the brightest names in Turkish cinema. Cameras flashed, journalists jostled for interviews, and fans waited breathlessly for a glimpse of their favorite stars. But amidst all the excitement, one question rippled through the crowd like an unexpected breeze. Where is Hazal Kaya? Her absence was not just noticed, it became the topic of the night. The woman who once shared the screen with Ulusoy in ADN Feriha Koydum, the series that changed Turkish television forever, was nowhere to be seen. And within minutes, social media exploded. Let's rewind for a moment. Over a decade ago, when ADN Feriha Koydum first aired, it didn't just tell a story, it created an emotional universe. The love between Feriha and Emir wasn't confined to the screen, it became a symbol, a shared memory for millions. The chemistry between Hazal Kaya and Çağatay Ulusoy was so magnetic that many believed no other duo could ever replicate it. Even today, fans still share old clips with captions like "This is what real acting looks like." Fast forward to today, Çağatay Ulusoy is back on the big screen with Uykucu, the Sleepyhead, a dark, emotional film co-starring the stunning Elçin Sangu. Naturally, fans expected Hazal Kaya to appear in support of her longtime friend and co-star. After all, whenever their names resurface together, nostalgia sweeps across social media like wildfire. Yet, the night unfolded without her, and that silence spoke volumes. Of course, the Turkish press wasted no time. Cameras soon caught Hazal Kaya leaving a film set hand in hand with her husband, actor and director Ali Atay. Journalists swarmed. "Hazal, you didn't attend Çağatay Ulusoy's premiere, is there a problem between you two?" Hazal, always poised and graceful, smiled and replied calmly, "Friends, it was a very successful film. I simply couldn't attend because both Ali and I had an extremely busy schedule. There's no other reason." A simple statement, but one that echoed loudly across tabloids and timelines. In the unpredictable world of celebrity news, even the calmest words can spark the biggest storms. Still, Hazal's serene tone and genuine compliment put out the flames before they grew. For months, whispers had circulated suggesting that Hazal and Çağatay's friendship had cooled, that time, distance, and separate lives had quietly dissolved their bond. But her words shattered that narrative in one breath. Not only did she dismiss the rumors, but she also subtly reaffirmed her respect for Ulusoy. "It was a really successful film," she said, a line that fans instantly quoted as proof of genuine affection and admiration. Within minutes, Twitter and Instagram lit up with supportive messages. "Hazal Kaya proves again what class looks like. True friendship never fades. Feriha and Emir forever." And just like that, the legend lived on. There will never be another Feriha. The conversation even spilled into tabloids. Headlines read, "Hazal or Elçin?" Fans divide over the chemistry battle. It felt as if Turkish entertainment had momentarily traveled back to 2011, when every episode of ADN Feriha Koydum was an event, not just a show. Meanwhile, Çağatay Ulusoy remained composed throughout the Uykucu gala. He gave interviews, posed with fans, and graciously thanked his colleagues. Yet, one brief moment stood out when a reporter asked, Hazal Kaya wasn't here tonight. Would you have liked her to attend? Ulusoy's expression softened. A small smile curved on his lips. Hazal is a friend I've always cherished, he said simply. Those 7 words were enough to reignite thousands of hearts online. Fans wrote, "They still care for each other. This is what real maturity looks like." Legends never forget their beginnings. It was elegant, understated, and deeply human, the kind of moment that transcends headlines. Of course, Elsin Sangu, radiant as always, was another star of the night. Her undeniable on-screen chemistry with Ulusoy fueled chatter. Paparazzi captured the pair smiling on the red carpet, sparking debates online. Elsin and Çağatay look perfect together, wrote some. Hazal and Çağatay's bond was something else, replied others. It wasn't rivalry, it was nostalgia clashing with the present. 2 eras of Turkish television colliding in one glittering evening. Still, one thing everyone agreed on, Hazal handled the situation with elegance. No passive-aggressive remarks, no dramatics, just respect. In a world often driven by gossip and exaggeration, that calm dignity stood out more than any appearance could have. It's no secret that Hazal Kaya and her husband Ali Atay are one of Turkey's most grounded celebrity couples. Their professional lives are thriving. Ali is currently working long hours on his new series, while Hazal herself is preparing for another major project. Their packed calendars leave little room for red carpet appearances. Sources close to the couple confirm that Ali Atay fully supports Hazal's friendships with her co-stars, including Çağatay Ulusoy. Their mutual trust has long been admired by fans. One social media comment summarized it perfectly. When you have a secure marriage, you don't need to explain your friendships. Back in the days of ADN Feriha Koydum, both actors often spoke highly of one another in interviews. Hazal once said, "Çağatay is incredibly hardworking, a pleasure to share the set with." Ulusoy responded with equal warmth. "Hazal is one of the most talented colleagues I've ever had." After Hazal's recent statement, the internet was flooded with messages from fans around the world. TikTok edits resurfaced, blending clips from the series with melancholic music and captions like "Friendship never ends." Twitter timelines turned into archives of affection. The hashtags #HazalKaya, #Çağatay Ulusoy, and #Feriha and Emir climbed the trending charts once again. The emotional wave proved one thing beyond doubt: time may move forward, but nostalgia never truly fades. Now, let's not forget the film that started all this buzz, Uykucu. Critics have already described it as one of the most ambitious works of Çağatay Ulusoy's career. Playing Furman, a man haunted by his past, Ulusoy delivers a performance that's both dark and vulnerable. Elsin Sangu's portrayal of Say, a mysterious woman tied to his fate, has been equally praised. The film's gripping psychological tension and artistic cinematography mark a new chapter for Turkish cinema, one that audiences won't soon forget. In the end, Hazal Kaya's absence from the Uykucu premiere did not signal distance, it reminded everyone that true friendships don't need to be constantly displayed to exist. Her poised response, Çağatay's quiet affection, and the fans' overwhelming nostalgia together formed a story more emotional than any film could capture. They say some connections transcend time, fame, and circumstance, and perhaps this is one of them. 2 stars, once united by destiny, continue to honor each other with quiet dignity. And that's all for today, dear viewers of News Around. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the world of Turkish celebrities, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss our next exclusive story. Want to support us even more? Tap the join button and become part of our News Around family. Which duo would you love to see reunited on screen, Hazal and Çağatay, or another classic pair? Let us know in the comments, and remember, in love, friendship, and fame, some stories never truly end.